folks. How's everybody doing? It's Sunday. I don't think I've done a Sunday stream in quite a while, for various reasons, either out of town or feeling under the weather. So glad to be here at a European friendly time. If some folks are watching over in Europe, that's awesome. I'm glad. Most of my Tuesday streams are real early in the morning for y'all, so I like to do these Sunday ones. So hopefully that people can hop on at a different time. So I see Mars, I see Harry, I see Jams, I see Pucks here. Whole gang, lots of folks. So we got the action figure man, we got everybody. So thanks all for hopping on. What may be early for I think people on the West Coast. It's like 10 a.m. I'm gonna play some songs, gonna answer some questions, gonna talk about things I want to talk about. I'll turn my input gain up a little more, but oh, Narcissus Cookbook here again. Got the double feature. Cool. So what do you want me to play? I got a couple of ideas of what I want to play, but if people want to throw out some suggestions, throw out some questions, I'd be happy to play what folks are hoping to hear. Parker's here with the Surge of Confidence suggestions. Okay, I might play Braggin', but I'm not going to play it right now because I don't think that my parents are set up watching just quite yet. The last I saw them 2 minutes ago, they were still figuring some things out in the kitchen. So I'll hold off to play Braggin' at the end, so hopefully they don't miss it, because I know that my dad likes to hear Braggin'. So I will play Braggin' today, just not first, because I want to make sure that my parents don't miss it. So yeah, my parents are working on booking some travel logistics right now, so they'll be here in a second. We can't wait for them, but I'll try. I'm thinking, yeah, Magic 9, yeah, my sequel to Magic 8, yeah, I can play that. See some Pebbles, yeah, I haven't played that in a while. Let's start with some Pebbles. Let's ease into it with a song called Pebbles. Lovely start to plant some pebbles in the garden. Hope to grow a planet large that floats around in our backyard. And yes, your family still could visit. We haven't left the solar system. If they request consent to land, we'll accept if we are wearing pants. For most days, let's just float on top and orbit all our favorite spots. If we get dizzy, let's fall off a couple cozy astronauts. It would be a lovely start to plant some pebbles in the garden. If it won't rain, it doesn't matter, we'll water them with tears of laughter. At first there might not be much to it, no forest, roads, or rivers through it. A rocky globe to start us off, and on it grow the world we want. The neighbors will all think we're strange as we wave at them from outer space. But I had to know just how it felt to grow something bigger than what I have built alone, a home I thought I'd never leave. But you and I can shape a world, the lakes and towns and everything. We'll put a planet in the sky, grown from pebbles, you and I. And if little aliens do invade, attempts at peace will still be made. I'll contact them with gifts, but if they reject those, I will insist on meeting their attacks with might. A big galactic pillow fight. And just before they win, we're told they're allergic to the whimsical. So I'll blast this song, and don't you know, the sweetness makes their heads explode. And look, they're filled with popcorn, so let's grab a snack, sit back and watch the show. I'm not a chemist, no, I am no geologist, but you and I can shape a world, the lakes and towns and all of it. And bit by bit and stone by stone, the pebbles take the shape of something else. It's growing bigger than myself. Yes, that's a song called Pebbles. A song I wrote for my wife, Ladybug. Hey, CJ. Good to see folks here. I'm doing well. How are you doing, CJ? Thank you for the claps. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's a song called Pebbles. I haven't played in a while, so I was happy to... Thanks for suggesting that. A couple things I want to say. So yeah, for folks who are following our cover contest in April, we have announced the winners of that over on our social media and Discord. So I'm still rolling out. I'm gonna make like a compilation video of kind of all the winners and runners up. But the winners of the cover contest in April were a couple called I guess a duo called Lauren and Luke. And they did a cover of Pine Cones that was just entertaining, start to finish. And we had our six person judging panel. It was me, Ladybug, Papa Bug, Mama Bug, Kyle, and Jesse, all getting equal votes. And it, I think for a lot of these they weren't unanimous, and that's just a testament to how good a lot of these covers were. Yeah, so if you want to check that out. And then also we had our People's Choice for the People's Vote. Winner was Sophie Short, who did a Dear McCracken cover that was just brilliant. So I'll be posting more about that on our YouTube and different social media, and you can see a bunch of the different covers. But if you're curious, you can always just search on YouTube Bug Hunter covers and just look through all the ones that have been put up in the last month. They're awesome. So cool. CJ, I see you got your Dear McCracken shirt. CJ designed our Dear McCracken pin and shirt of the month last month. If you didn't pick that up, it's a little too late now, but you can still get the Bug Scouts pin bundle, and I'll talk a bit more about that later. I'm gonna do a different song. This one kind of popped up a little popularity this week. Somebody used this in one of their gaming vids. They made a edited video. I don't know if anybody watching is here from that, but Zoltan Sultan made a video with this song in it that brought a bunch of people over to our YouTube channel this week, so I was really excited about that. This is a song called Disco in the Panic Room. I got skills, they don't know where to use me. I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach. Nice to meet you. I am more the quiet type, I tend to be a shyer guy. A safety and elbow pads and cul-de-sacs with traffic lights. I spend most of my time alone, it's not all that bad, you know. I lost some weight from anxious pacing, talking on the telephone. If I look cool, I'm fooling you. At any point you can assume my mind's computing every path that screws up what I wanna do. Lock the door, seal it too, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol will solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime, I'm honestly exhausted. want to be more than nostalgia. Receive like a hot dog down at the dog park. Be your best friend. The things that I can't shoulder well, I pass on to my older self and hope I learn to cope so I don't end up broke or overwhelmed. Cause vocally, I'm not the best, I'm openly admitting that. If you cared, I doubt you would have made it past McCracken. Yeah, if I look brave, I'm secretly pretending I'm a different me. The one on stage who plays and sings and claps and shouts and basically behind the door, just out of view, dancing in the panic room. I made a promise, now I feel nauseous, as if I chugged a cup of stuff you clean your countertops with. But no Lysol won't solve this, so I am out of options. It's past my bedtime, I'm honestly exhausted. But if you want it, now wouldn't it be the best if all the answers to our questions came as sheepish realizations, obvious and retrospective? The answer for anxiety that's crept into your head is as simple as your printer, you forgot to plug it in. Instead of playing Twister with my lyrics cause I can and filling every syllable with lots of bullshit, I instead give you a simple sing-along you're hoping will come next. Do I load this mother up and dude, I do what I do best. So where's my promise? Don't aim for flawless, cause some of your best art is made with chalk on your sidewalk. It's gone when you wash it off, it's not made for fame or profits. It's looking back, giving all you got to top it. But if you want it, hey, hey, hey. Cool, so that's a song called Disco in the Panic Room. CJ asked, would you link the video of the gaming video? I can in the, I did in the Discord. I don't have my stuff up here right now. My screens do not have it, so I would have to go searching for it. But I can put that again in the Discord if folks want to see that. It's very cool. So cool. Action Figure Man asked, disco acoustic version release when? I started working on a disco acoustic version, but then had to put it on hold because I was recording bigger than myself. So I think that would be very cool to do at some point, but not sure when. I'm just trying to fit everything in these days. But it's, yeah, that's on my radar. I can say that. So, because I do think there's a difference between the studio version with the drums and the bass and everything and the acoustic version. They're slightly different, and I think it would be cool to kind of put something out that matches that. So Sophie Shea says, this is Sophie that emailed you last week. Thank you again for the new lyric postcard. I'm glad that you got it. That was very cool. Thank you for emailing me about that. What she's referring to is that I do sell handwritten lyric sheets and lyric postcards on our website. If you're ever interested in like a gift or keepsake or collectible thing, I will write any lyrics to Bug Hunter songs on pieces of paper and mail them to you. Let's see, is Parker still here? Parker, if you're still here, say something in the chat, because if you're still here, I might have a song that you want to hear. But if you're not here, then I'm gonna hold off until you come back. But if Parker's still watching the stream, I was prepared to play this last time. I know I saw you earlier, but then you weren't. There he is. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't miss this one. Oh, I tend to sell myself so short while I feign so brave and self-assured. I'm a long way from the best of them, or am I? You're stuck with the stepstones to travel this way, assuming you still feel there's something to gain. I'd hope for a rope, but there's nothing to hold if we wait. So follow this or call it quits. Redemption's born from consequence. The cold can pull my words out, but never away. And I've before I wrote my first song. The work won't come easy, but damn it, it is what it is. And I've seen more of the floor than the bride to her eyes. And though I've dug for causes in my jacket pockets, I've found nothing but my hands. And I tend to sell myself so short while I feign so brave and self-assured. I'm a long way from the best of them, or am I too scared to take a shot to believe I'll be what others lost to? And I'll take bets it all makes sense from afar. Tend to sell myself so short while I feign so brave and self-assured. I'm a long way from the best of them, or am I too scared to take a shot to believe I'll be what others lost to? And I'll take bets it all makes sense. I'm far from failure as success. I've got hard-fought heartstrings in my chest, and they pull me towards a better war than the last. And I've seen more of the floor than the brights of her eyes. And though I've dug for causes in my jacket pockets, I've found nothing but my hands. And a cure for my common sense. Cool. That's a song called Common Sense. That one's for Parker, who's been asking for that song at literally every live stream that I've done in the past 6 months. So so that's a song after off of an album called Surge of Confidence. It was one that I released kind of solo before Bug Hunter. At the time, I just released music under Bug, and at the back then nobody was Jams, you're right, that was the second time that's ever been played live. You know your Bug history. I played the first time I played that song was at Stoneway Cafe. I remember my friend Nolan was there, so if you want to write that down on the future Wikipedia page, you can. So it's off an album called Surge of Confidence. Back in the day, I was just Bug, and there was like 7 other Bugs, and Spotify didn't care to like give us our own unique Spotify page, so I changed it to Bug Hunter, and now there's just a little secret Easter egg album called Surge of Confidence, if you want to go look it up. And it's got a song like that one and 10 others, and one might be familiar if you listen to Bigger Than Myself, but anyways, I practiced that, Parker. I practiced it for the last stream, but I don't think you were there, so and then I practiced it again right before this one, so hopefully that lived up to the months-long wait for that song. So cool. Let's see, what do I got to say? It's May 2nd, meaning that yesterday we released a new button in our program called Bug Scouts. Let me throw this up, and I'll probably mess up the audio in doing this because I always do, but let's see here. I think y'all can still hear me. Cool. So this is our monthly program where we do a like pin of the month, merch item of the month. May is our toddler with the slingshot pin designed by Katie Aff. I love this. We worked together on kind of coming up with the design for our toddler mascot, and I'm really happy with how it came out. So this is Todd. He's our mascot for the song Toddler with the Slingshot, and he's our button of the month for May. And we also our merch item this month is something I'm very excited about, and I'm definitely going to snag one of these off the top of the pile when I get them, but we are selling this month only Toddler with a Slingshot Frisbees. So if you want a really nice like ultimate disc frisbee with this design on it. You can go order one of those off of our website. And we're also starting, as well as the button of the month, it's sticker of the month. Just after a couple months kind of figuring out the shipping logistics, we're also offering stickers because they're a little easier to ship internationally. So if you're an international fan, then stickers are what it's going to be. But otherwise, there's stickers and buttons for the domestic folks. So anyways, so that's our Bug Scouts program. That's a way that, if you want to further support the band and what we're doing and the music videos and the, just us being able to keep doing this stuff, Bug Scouts is kind of our Patreon-esque way of doing that. So anyways, cool. I didn't mess up the audio. Y'all can still hear me. Thank you, Mars and Jams, for putting the links up to the Bug Scouts page that has all the information. You can buy the pin and the sticker and the bundle. So if you wanted to get like a monthly pin or monthly sticker, each month they come out, we still have another 7 for the rest of the year. So cool. So in honor of that, I think it's probably appropriate for me to play this song. This is the namesake of our May pin of the month. This is a song called Toddler with a Slingshot. You pay me to exaggerate, I think I've done enough, turning bummers into heartaches and crushes into love. Sometimes our lives are mild, our story's just okay. I'll set your expectations in the middle and I say, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. And knock me down a peg when I wanna be a big shot. I'm just a toddler with a slingshot. For example, I got cornered by a salesman at a farmer's market booth, selling cheap ceramic bowls meant for dogs to eat their food. I haggle like a master, I showed them how I do. I didn't want one, but I got a deal for 2. Hell yeah. I don't have a regret. Or a dog, knock me down a peg when I wanna be a big shot. I'm just a toddler with a slingshot. Don't have the strength, don't have the aim. I'm building up my motor skills and everything's a game. You say I'm harmless, you're probably right, but nothing is more trouble than a toddler going quiet. Keep an eye on me, keep your eye on me. And knock me down a peg when I wanna be a big shot. I'm just a toddler with a slingshot. I asked for half your candy bar, you raise it in the air and split it down the middle, made a perfect little pear. You smiled like a sweetheart, my hand extended out. You winked at me and popped both of the pieces in your mouth. Hell no, that one's a hell no. No mercy with a Hershey first. She knocked me down a peg when I wanna be a big shot. I'm just a toddler with a slingshot. Don't have the strength, don't have the aim. I'm building my motor skills and everything's a game. You say I'm harmless, so did Goliath, but nothing is more trouble than a toddler going quiet. Keep an eye on me, keep your eye and watch me well, or I'll raise a little hell. Oh, hell yeah. They asked me for a catchphrase, I didn't miss a step. If their story's kinda boring, you can tell them hell yeah. Hell, knock me down a peg when I wanna be a big shot, and I will kick it up the next notch. And if I work, put in the labor, blood, sweat, call in every favor, eat my veggies, say my prayers, push myself to be a danger. I'll be a preteen with a taser. Cool. So that's a song called Toddler with a Slingshot. Hell yep. It's a very silly song. So, and that again, that's our pin of the month for for May. I'll throw this up again for anybody who didn't see it. But yeah, here's our Toddler with a Slingshot, created by Katie Aff. She has also created our, if you look at January, that's our Cozy Astronaut. We have three houses for Bug Hunter for some reason. That you can take a personality quiz on our website and see which house you belong in. It's either Toddler with a Slingshot, Cozy Astronaut, or Theory Deer. Theory Deer being born from a joke that me and the band used to make about the first line of Be Glad I Love You, where I say, I have a theory deer, and instead of theory, comma, deer, it's a theory deer. And Katie Aff brought that to life, and it was just too perfect not to throw it on a t-shirt and make it our mascot. So yeah, if you wanted to take that, we have a whole Discord. If you are just watching on YouTube and you don't know about our Discord, if you like Bug Hunter music, there are 870 other people who you can talk to about it on our Discord. It's a very nice community. We have lots of channels and inside jokes and inexplicable rules, but yeah, you can go and you can sort yourself into a house and everything, and that's about as far as it goes, but it's still kind of fun. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions? I've played 4 songs already. I'm probably done playing songs this morning, but I'll look and see. Reaper says, my buddy and I had hit shuffle on SoundCloud, got pine cones. At the time, we hadn't heard it. We got completely blindsided by the humor of the song to the point where if we didn't pull over, we would have crashed. Woo. Thankful to hear that you didn't crash, and that's a very funny story. Sorry that I put you in such danger with my music. That was not my intention. Cool. So, cool. Hannah Bloom is asking, do you have pets? I personally don't have any pets, but currently we are spending about 6 months living with my folks in Nashville, kind of in our transitionary time period between we're living in Seattle, we're moving to Richmond, Virginia in June, and so we had 6 months where we could kind of be anywhere due to the kind of remote nature of the pandemic, and so we are living at my parents' house in Nashville, and they have a dog named Oliver who I was a junior in high school when we got him as a puppy. So I've been on the West Coast for 10 years away. So I can't say he's my dog, but he's my little brother. So he's joined the live streams before, but he's not up here now. He's kind of a nuisance when he gets in the room, but he's a very small little Maltipoo, and he's just the coolest guy ever. So. Action Figure Man, are you aware you could be Dana Carvey's younger doppelganger? I've never heard that before. That's funny. I love Dana Carvey. Master of Disguise was probably like my favorite movie when I was a kid, so that's funny. Mars asks, my question is, what is the print on your PJ pants? I'm not wearing PJ pants. Why do you always think I'm wearing PJ pants? It's ridiculous. Crimson asks, how long does it take you to write your songs? Sometimes it's an hour, in the case of something like Go With The Flow or, most of Dear McCracken. Sometimes it's a lot longer. It depends on how things come to me and what I kind of want out of the song, and if I'm satisfied with the first draft of it. So it varies. I think on average, if I were to say like the time from like conception of like, okay, I'm writing this song and I know what it is and it's like fully formed, and to like when I release it is always quite a while. I remember when I wrote Take It Back, I was like, gosh, I love this song, but I don't think it's going to be ready for such a long time, just because of the cycle of, I want to give things time to make sure that, 6 months after I write it, I'm still happy with the song itself. There are certain songs, and I won't name any names, that I wrote. That was a very meta joke because that song is one of them, but that I wrote very close to the kind of deadline for releasing the album. And those are the only ones that have lines that I was like, if I could just go back and fix, this part of it, it's fine, but I feel like if I had thought about it for another month, I would have changed something about it. But a song like, a song like Key to Being Lonely, which from when I wrote it to when I released it was like almost a year. I don't think about any lines in Key to Being Lonely and think I need to change them. But anyways, is Dear McCracken based on a true interaction? No, I made it all up. It came from my brain. Some people will try and convince you that it was a true story, but I don't know where they got that from. No, I'm just kidding. It happened exactly like the song goes. I was on a plane, coming back from some kind of recruiting event, and I just kind of wrote down what happened, and so it was a real thing. No, I don't know if McCracken's heard it. I don't know if the ladies heard it, and I really hope they don't. Because at the end of the day, I shouldn't have done that. It's kind of embarrassing. Hide and Zeke asks, is it better to write a full song in one sitting or write a portion and then a portion until it's done? I don't know about better. Obviously it's easier when it all comes out kind of in one go. Songs like Who I'm Singing To was, all mostly wrote in one sitting. There was a couple of touch-ups afterwards, but that line at the end about find another artist if you don't like stream of consciousness, it really was like, that was 85 to 90%, verbatim, kind of like what came out in one sitting. So, that's obviously easier, but I can't say if the end result is necessarily better. I think, there's no way to tell what would have happened with some of these songs if I had a little more time or written them in portions. But, I think as far as the process goes, I like it better when I can just do it all at once. So, just discovered your channel from Zoltan Sultan's video. Your music is great. Keep it up. Awesome. Thank you for saying so. It's very cool when somebody else uses our music to kind of fuel their art. CJ was here earlier. He might have left, but CJ 2 years ago made the Dear McCracken animation, where it's like, it's awesome when people can take something that I've made and make something, put their talent on top of it. It elevates everything, and it makes me happy to see. So I did promise a song, so you guys were right when I said earlier that I was done playing songs. I can't be, but hopefully my folks are downstairs listening, and this is a song that I am always happy to play. It's off of an album called Bigger Than Myself, which you released in August. If you haven't heard anything past McCracken or Disco or Be Glad I Love You or any of the kind of top popular songs, we have more. Go check them out. People seem to like them if they hear them. So this is a song called Birds. Just kidding. It's called Bragging. Oh, I hate bragging. Marketing just never seemed intuitive. So I've stayed back and in the past have had nothing to do with it. But people need a map to see what they should give a damn about. To save a forest, you may have to print a couple pamphlets out. Oh, this attitude is new to me, but things ain't how they used to be. As soon as we begin to sing, you plug your ears cartoonishly. I check the pecking order well before I cross the road, but either way I go, I'd always end up feeling like a joke. I mess up all the time, but you were doing awesome, kid. Time to drop the pouty lip and learn to take a compliment. I'm bragging and I'm puffing up my feathers. A chicken with a switch in his position all together. I'll stick my chest and neck out as I decorate this fairy tale. The color will attract the mate or aggravate the alpha males. So just find a purpose, don't consume. Produce a tune or something new. Use your hands to make a thing that won't exist unless you do. You may not make a masterpiece, get your face in magazines. You won't be the next Newton just by napping under apple trees. And live your life like you're a kid. perfect, but the truth is my vocab will distract you. You're just baffled, you can talk to me, but don't forget a parrot's only honest as he's taught to be. I might exaggerate to turn it up a notch. You know what they say, give the people what they want. I might exaggerate to try to sound cool, describe a shark tangle talking about a kiddie pool. And I'm diving right in it, I am swimming just to make a big splash. Little fish in big pond, little bird in bird bath. I can puff out my chest as I float on my back. I am buoyant, I guess, when I learn to relax. If I'm gonna speak up, then I better impress. Make my diaphragm grow and my vocal cords stretch, and my voice will get hoarse, but my story will spread like a ponytail told off the top of my head. I'm bragging and I'm puffing up my ego, a penguin playing make-believe but rocking his tuxedo. I'll learn to wing it when I think that plan is going south. No matter what, I'll always strut and find something to brag about. That's a song called Braggin'. It's off it's off okay, my parents are listening, I can hear them downstairs. That's off an album called Bigger Than Myself. I consider that to be kind of the climax of the album, a big joyous track that is just very fun to play. So Mars, you didn't tell me you liked that song. I wish I had known. Cool, thank you all for the applause and the claps and the woos. That always makes me feel good. We'll have a Zoom show this month. We're deciding right now whether it's going to be on the 15th or the 22nd, either one of those Saturdays. So we have a opener lined up, and we're just making sure that we can fit his schedule. So yeah, if you wanted to come see something like this, where it's, you know, me in this room playing songs, but other people's faces and actual applause and actual questions said out loud, and it's a little more interactive. We have Zoom shows once a month, and so just keep an eye out on our social media. We'll announce it when we finally lock down that date. So it'll either be in 13 days or 20 days, depending on and Harry dancing, of course. If you want to see Harry dancing, you got to come to our Zoom shows. Cool. I think that is my stream for this morning. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. I will, let's see, if anybody is looking to purchase, anything off of our website today, basically what I'll do is in the next like 2 or 3 hours, any order that is made off of our website, I will pick one at random and throw the set list from today's live stream and the pick I used from today's live stream into that. So if folks are looking for any kind of Bug Hunter merchandise, ways to support the band, whether that be buttons or handwritten lyric postcards, or we have CDs if you have a CD player, but we also have shirts and other buttons, and I mostly sell buttons. That's kind of my thing. I sell buttons. I will be able to pick a random one from this afternoon and throw the set list in there. If somebody orders something that wasn't watching the stream, they might be confused, but that's just how it goes. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Yeah, come get in our Discord, and thank you again, Mars and Jams, for doing all that amazing work, getting all those links in the chat. I really appreciate you. So great. Everybody have an awesome rest of your day.